What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to today's NCW. We're only gonna do a couple matches for you here tonight, but of course it'll end before 4 p.m. Eastern. But just to knock out a couple matches for you guys today, so you can check them out. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get the first one underway. I was told that Will Steele wants a shot at the New Generation Championship. Of course, we saw last night Luke Luger walk away, the new number one contender. But Will Steele certainly wants to get him a shot at that title as well. So Will is going to try his hand here tonight at two different matches. If he can win at least one out of the two, then he will be added to the matchup, making it thus a triple threat. So here tonight in a non-title action, we have Naka taking on the one, the only, the real deal Will Steele right here tonight in Japan. Now I forgot to tell y'all, our show here tonight is in Osaka, Japan, bringing you all the action. Of course, the hometown hero going to start out the day here, if you will, with a shot at seeing if he can shut down Will Steele. If he can shut him down, then Will Steele loses both of these matches here today. Then he on to that triple threat. Instead, it'll only be a singles match. So Will Steele certainly wanting to see if he can walk away the winner here tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here at NCW's Japanese show. We don't even have a name for it. But nonetheless, you will see this, the first match of the day. Here it is, Will Steele versus the new generation champion, Matsuda Tanaka. So if he can make it through Matsuda to beat, or excuse me, he still has to face Luke Luger. Only time will tell what will happen here today, but we shall see. All right, so here we go. The first matchup of the day. We're only going to be able to knock out about two or three matches, but like I said, fans, here we go. Live from Japan, NCW is here tonight. Where's the sexy ass cop at? Recruit Jonathan Hale. Hey, Jonathan Hale can get a job here, no problem, man. Tell him to DM me on Twitter. He's all but hired. I just need the character. You know us here at the Land of the Nightmare, we take anybody. Nonetheless, speaking of taking anybody, here's one of the greatest calls in the world. Now making his way down to the ring, hailing from Blywood, South Carolina. He is the one, the only, Will Steele. So Will Steele been consumed in this one-on-one rivalry between himself and Luke Luger. Of course, shout out to COH. They just won the COH Tag Team titles. Awesome showing for Will Steele and Luke Luger on that. Even though they're not on the same page, those two still, you cannot deny how good of champions they are. Nonetheless, Will Steele here tonight. It's all about joining Luke Luger in that new generation title match. Luke Luger is already the number one contender. He won the 8-man battle royal last night. Will Steele, they didn't set too great with him, if you will. Those two were the final two where Will Steele was finally beaten by Luke Luger. But here tonight, if Will Steele can win just one out of the two matches that he has planned here today, he will become the number one contender as well, thus making the match a triple threat match. So here we go. Live here today at NCW's Japan show. We're going to find out who is the man. Now, Matsuda Tanaka and Will Steele, two great Call wrestlers all across Call, not to mention here with us in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. However, Will Steele has never been the New Generation champion to my knowledge. So here tonight, he's certainly looking to walk away with a victory over his opponent. Perhaps it will be enough to get the job done here today. All he's got to win, folks, is one out of the two. He's either got to beat Luger or Matsuda. As long as he beats one out of the two, he will join both of them and make it a triple threat match. So here we go. Now, his opponent making his way down to the ring, the hometown hero here today, hailing from Osaka, Japan. Right here tonight for the Japanese show. His family, of course, helping put on this this awesome event here today. It's the first time we've been in Japan here in NCW. Certainly will not be the last. And here he is, making his way down to the ring, the NCW New Generation Champion, Matsuda Tanaka. So Matsuda Tanaka here tonight to take on Will Steele in the opening bout of our day here, if you will. We're going to see how this goes down. See how this all fares between everybody involved. Of course, like I said, fans, this is going to be a very short show. So looking to figure some things out as far as some title contenders, as well as further some storylines here today. We don't have long, but we are going to make the most of it here today. And like I said, here he is making his way down to the ring. Ultimate Matsuda Tanaka, the New Generation Champion of Nightmare Championship Wrestling. We will see how he fares here today. Matsuda Tanaka, who very well may have one of the hardest tests waiting him at the next Click Per View, where he will face Luke Luger. Could it perhaps turn into a triple threat? Now remember, fans, all he's got to do is beat Matsuda. He doesn't even have to defeat Luke Luger. If he can defeat Matsuda right here and right now, Luke Luger and Will Steele perhaps won't even happen here today because it won't need to. Will Steele will have qualified and put himself in between the both of them, creating a triple threat for the New Generation title. So here we go. Here with us tonight, Matsuda Tanaka. Matsuda Tanaka, one of the baddest men on the planet as far as when it comes to Call. And now here tonight, he will be mixing it up with the Black and Gold Gladiator. Now, look out. Uh-oh. Reverse waistlock and a German suplex to start the day out. Here comes Matsuda Tanaka. Now remember, fans, if Will Steele cannot defeat Matsuda Tanaka, he will get another shot later against Luke Luger. But he's got to beat at least one out of the two of them to be added to that New Generation title match between Luke Luger and Matsuda Tanaka. Here tonight, trying the champion first. Nice air raid neck breaker by the Black and Gold Gladiator. Will Steele looks to be going the hell off. Look out. Beautiful maneuver there by Will Steele. Now Will Steele picking up Matsuda Tanaka, but the ultimate Matsuda Tanaka with a beautiful reversal and then kicking the legs out from under young Will Steele. These two could very well be world champions in the future one day. As for right now, these two will be battling it out, tooth and nail. And if he can defeat Will Steele, he may ensure that he won't see Will Steele at the Click Per View. A lot of great matches coming up at the Click Per View. We got Josh Omega taking on Jay Smith. Also, Jay Smith will be seen later that night as he and Jay Constanelli will tag team up as the team of Jaderade to take on American Triad. That will certainly be an awesome tag team title bout. Oh, both men missing with their maneuvers there. Of course, Lasseter Roberts will challenge Nick Shields for that global championship. The High Flyers title will be on the line as Deputy Razorhawk will fight Noah Todd. A lot of great matches between all the men involved here with us in NCW at Gold Rush. Gold Rush, of course, will be going up. I believe the day is May 30th, maybe June 1st, when that show will go up. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Technical difficulties, but I'm back now. Now, a gigantic strong style knee right to the head there. And look out, Matsuda Tanaka fighting it out here. Oh, hello, Fallen. Luke Luger, thanks for joining us. If you're just joining us, Matsuda Tanaka and Will Steele battling it out here for the #1 contendership to the New Generation title. Now, I know what you're thinking. Luke Luger's already the #1 contender, but if Will Steele can just win at least one out of his 2 matches here today on our show, he will be added to the mix, and it will be made into a triple threat match. And I'm going to tell you what, I didn't expect these guys to battle it out this early. I didn't expect you guys to check out the stream this early either, but thank all of you for joining us here today, watching our New Generation division as it is truly blossoming here. And of course, NCW being brought to you here tonight from Japan. Matsuda Tanaka's family helping put on the event here today. Now, Will Steele got him up. Oh, this is an unfamiliar situation by Will Steele, showing off his strength indeed, but from the powerbomb clutch. But look at that. The New Generation champion to fight back. Matsuda Tanaka doesn't want any parts of that. Getting away from that powerbomb predicament. Fans, also, we will see Constanelli versus the Livewire champion, Sean Kenny, as Sean Kenny has certainly called out Everett Constanelli, the legacy champion. We shall see that later in the matchup, in the show. Perhaps that's the only 2 or 3 matches we will see today, seeing as how we're kind of on a time crunch, but we're doing the best we can. Nonetheless, Will Steele running like a head full of steam and chasing the referee all across the ring with the body of Matsuda Tanaka. Remember, fans, Matsuda only has to win this match or defeat Luke Luger in a singles match here tonight. As long as he can beat one of the 2, he will be added to the triple threat, to the matchup to make it a triple threat match. So we shall see what, oh my goodness, Will Steele. Will Steele going off here. Beautiful running clothesline off the side of the apron there. Now, he and Matsuda Tanaka working on the outside. I don't know what happens in the result of a countout. I believe it still counts as a victory and a loss. So Will Steele certainly might want to take himself at least back to the center of the ring. At a 5 count here, Matsuda Tanaka, after eating the Bez press and the multiple shots to follow, gets a jawbreaker out of desperation. He and Will Steele still on the outside, but Steele gets thrown to the inside here by Matsuda Tanaka. Now Tanaka in the ring, looking to finish Will Steele. Will Steele doing whatever he's got to do here to stay in the matchup. Going for a quick pin immediately. 1. And the New Generation Champion kicks out at just a 1 count. Matsuda Tanaka not going to have any parts of that here today. Nice elbow to the top of the head there. Beautiful maneuver by Wheel Steel. Now the black and gold gladiator drops a knee drop and now busts open the New Generation Champion. That is not paint that he usually paints himself up with, fans. No, that is blood trickling down the face. And it ain't looking so hot here for the current New Generation Champion as the real deal Wheel Steel goes off with a 24-karat cutter. Beautiful maneuver here in this singles bout. Can he get the pin that he needs here? Nice stomping the arm there. Beautiful maneuver. Razorhawk, I got an idea if we got time for it. I definitely got an idea for a tag match. And now look out. Oh, the Will Breaker is locked in deep. Can he make the New Generation Champion tap out? I don't think we've ever seen him submitted except by Luke Luger. And now Wheel Steel. Wheel Steel has done what he has needed to do, and he is taken out the New Generation Champion, Matsuda Tanaka. He is defeated here tonight. Wheel Steel will join Luke Luger and Matsuda Tanaka and thus make it a triple threat matchup. This is going to be fireworks, to say the least, at Gold Rush when Wheel Steel and Luke Luger include the New Generation Champion Matsuda Tanaka in their rivalry. We will see that triple threat at Gold Rush, which will be at the end of the month, beginning of the next month. Beautiful sliding super kick there by Matsuda Tanaka. He did everything he could. He stayed with it, but at the end of the day, it was our New Generation Champion who went down to Wheel Steel. Wow. Wheel Steel defeating him, as you can see, nailing that beautiful 24-karat cutter, and then follows it up with the Will Breaker. And there you see, that's his submission maneuver. Puts him down with that. Awesome move there. And then taps him out with that, thus making himself the winner here tonight. And now, getting himself into that matchup for the triple threat now, which will be a triple threat for the NCW New Generation Championship, a title which Will Steel has never held. And now, here tonight, Will Steel showing everybody that he may very well walk away with that title at the pay-per-view. Congratulations to the real deal, Will Steel. Now, fans, we already know that Will Steel will be joining Luke Luger and Matsuda Tanaka. And if that match was any much of an indication of what's going to happen, triple threat rules, I'm going to tell you what, fans, we have no idea what will happen. Nonetheless, next matchup on the card, we have the NCW Livewire champion who straight up called this man out. Yes, if it was a late tweet, I just seen it. I apologize. But nonetheless, now you know what? Sean Kenny don't need his tag team partner ringside. No. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he don't need no backup. After calling the man out, especially, you don't need nobody ringside with you. Nonetheless, his opponent here tonight, the NCW's own Legacy Champion all across call. Here he is, the one, the only, Everett Constanelli. So Everett Constanelli now going one-on-one with Sean Kenny. It is 3 o'clock. We probably have enough time for a couple more matches, depending on how long they all judge me if I got it. But here we go. Okay. So 2 Champ went at it here with us in the Land of the Nightmare. Our Livewire champion, Sean Kenny. Since bringing that title over to NCW, nobody's seen him be defeated for it yet. And then on the other side, we have the the gatekeeper of Little Italy, if you will, modern day Excalibur. Call him what you wish. Here he is, Everett Constanelli. So Constanelli not putting his title on the line either here in this matchup. So here we go. We're going to see how this goes down between all these guys involved here. And of course, fans, certain matches are faster than others, and some of those we will be doing. Um, we'll just see how the day. I just needed to knock out these matches, to be honest. Between Sean Kenny and Everett Constanelli, and his chance to get into the New Generation title match. Um, I'm also thinking of a tag match, but tag matches take forever. So perhaps we won't have enough time for that tag team match. It will happen eventually before the click per view, but we'll see. So here we go. Live from Japan here tonight. This is an exhibition matchup between the NCW Livewire champion and and the Call Wrestling Legacy champions. Here we go. Making his way down to the ring first. Here he is, one half of the Cousins of Chaos, the one, the only, Sean Kenny. And Sean Kenny has held that Livewire title for a certain amount of time here lately, fans. And now, Sean Kenny here tonight, looking to see how he will fare in this matchup. So here we go. Sean Kenny, the Livewire champion, of course, not putting the title on the line, but at Gold Rush, he will be putting the belt on the line. Sean Kenny, of course, will meet Chase Barker for the NCW Livewire Championship at Gold Rush. We will find out if Sean Kenny can put down yet another victim, or will he fall victim to Chase Barker. Only time will tell. We out on that night. As for right now, Sean Kenny demanded this matchup against the Legacy Champion. Now making his way down to the ring. Here he is, the Legacy Champion of all Call Wrestling. The Communities Champion, if you will. Nonetheless, here he is, Everett Constanelli. You can't win a belt in a company. Constanelli proves to everybody that you can just make up your own title and you will be okay. Nonetheless, he's got his own way of thinking, his own way of doing things, but he's certainly looking to get the job done. So we saw that awesome match between himself and the Wonderful Logan. He defended that title successfully. Now, showing up here in the land of the nightmare, hoisting that title high in everyone's face. Nonetheless, Everett Constanelli here with us this evening. Sean Kenny, Everett Constanelli. Who is going to walk away the victor? The bell is sounded, and here we go. And Everett Constanelli, look out. The big man, Sean Kenny, was coming in for a clubbing blow early, but instead, Everett Constanelli, oh man, and he sidestepped the first one, but he couldn't get away from the second one. Sean Kenny's power on display here tonight, here with us in NCW. Look out, Sean Kenny takes down Everett Constanelli once more. This ain't looking good for the Legacy champ. And oh Lord, a spinning side slam. The strength of Sean Kenny is clearly on display. Here we go. Now, look at this. The malice of Sean Kenny stomping the hand of Everett Constanelli over and over and over again. Look out. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got him all the way up. Good Lord. And the Livewire champion sends the Legacy champion nearly flying halfway across the ring. Everett Constanelli, it is not looking good for you here tonight in Japan. Now, Everett Constanelli arm dragging Sean Kenny away from him there. Beautiful maneuver there by Everett Constanelli. And now, multiple kicks to the legs there. Now, what is he looking for here? Heading to the top. Look at that, taunting to the crowd. And now Constanelli looking to fly. Big time. Classic elbow there by Constanelli. The modern day Excalibur, the gatekeeper of Little Italy. Looking good momentarily, but only momentarily, as that spinning spinebuster puts down Everett Constanelli. Down he goes. The live wire champ, who asked for this matchup, may be looking to lick the pot clean and dispose of Constanelli. Good Lord, what a full Nelson slam there by the big man, Sean Kenny. Kenny now picking up Everett Constanelli, and a sit-out powerbomb. Good Lord, the live wire champion is destroying Everett Constanelli here. The legacy champion showing off that beautiful white and red belt. But I'm going to tell you what, he should have put more thought into this match rather than the belt itself, because I'm going to tell you what, Everett Constanelli is just getting dissected here by the powerhouse who that is Sean Kenny. Pin here, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Little Italy's gatekeeper is looking a little rough, if you will. Sean Kenny now. Here comes the finisher. Sidewinder slam there. Sean Kenny goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and oh no, the heart of the former world champion in his own right, Everett Constanelli. This guy has won 2 world titles in his past. And now, drops him back leg first, and then look at that, a beautiful leg snapper there, sticking to what brought him to the dance here. Everett Constanelli in control, but he's taking his time. Perhaps a veteran instinct, perhaps a mistake. Only time will tell. Kenny now, back up face to face. And look at this, he took his time perfectly now into the signature shin shatterer. Breaking those legs, oh my goodness, definitely getting them loosened up here for perhaps his submission, one of the two, whether it be the flying heel hook or whether it be the sharpshooter. Everett Constanelli sticking to what brings him to the dance. Look out, ducking under multiple times here. Sean Kenny perhaps getting tired, but instead hits him with a snapmare, and we're right back in the center of the ring. But look out, Everett Constanelli firing back with a big-time body blow there. Perhaps enough to get the live wire champion off his case. Ducks under again. Athleticism of Constanelli on display. Oh man, and a big time knee there. Thought he was going to be enough. Oh, look at that. There he is. The flying inside heel hook, and he's got it locked in. Sean Kenny, will he tap out? And he does. Sean Kenny taps out to the legacy champion, Everett Constanelli. Constanelli doing enough there, doing whatever has got to be done. Either way, walking away your victor here tonight, putting down the live wire champion. That was awesome. Look at this, the spin kin slam there. That was beautiful from another angle here. Awesome maneuvers there. Here you see it all went downhill when he hit him with that. Bam! The shin shatterer, nearly torquing both legs, and then nails him with that inside heel hook, and he is going to get the submission off of that and the victory. Congratulations to the community's very own legacy champion, Everett Constanelli. Wow. He does it for the people. He does it for all of us, even though all of us hate him. Nonetheless, he wins here tonight, putting down the live wire champ. Awesome move there. Awesome showing by Everett Constanelli. And it looks like, fans, I got time for one more match. Uno mas. Uno mas. So, with that being said, I guess I should probably give you guys a chamber. And since the Bloodsport champion went down last time, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the Bloodsport title on the line here. Just out of the blue. Booyah. Bloodsport championship match. 6-man. I'm gonna go take the time of the loading screen to go get dressed, and I'll be back to call the match for you. And I'm cutting off entrances because we don't need those, and I don't have enough time. The entrances would probably be longer than the match. But here we go. So first of all, who we putting in first? Of course, we're gonna put in the champ first. Alright. So who has been winning as of late? Hmm. Put in Bullet. Thomas Ward won that match yesterday. He goes in. Skull King put somebody down yesterday. I got a feeling that armbar, he can go all the way. We'll see. Perhaps he gets knocked out. We never know. Let's just check it out and see. Gabe Gorgeous. Jeremy Bourne. There we go, fans. So here we go. So you nonetheless, here we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, motherfucker. I hear you. I hear you. Here we go. Coming up next, we got the NCW Bloodsport Championship on the line and a six-man Bloodsport. We got Gabe Gorgeous, Bullet Adams, Thomas Ward, the Skull King, Deputy Razorhawk, and the Bloodsport champion Jay Smith. Who will walk away with the title? This is your main event of the day. And so here we go. Bloodsport champion to start out. Looks like the champ and the Deputy Razorhawk to be the first two. And look at that double-handed choke suplex overhead. He was certainly not afraid to throw around the Deputy Razorhawk. And Razorhawk not looking so hot here. The opening moments of this title match. Remember, fans, the title is on the line. If the Deputy Razorhawk wins this championship matchup, the title card may be changed. Ooh, especially with Josh Omega awaiting the winner of this matchup for Gold Rush. The champion, Jay Smith, a fighting champion, putting his belt on the line right here tonight at NCW's Japan. Right here in Osaka, we're going to see how he fares here in this matchup with 5 other guys. And we've seen him in a 6-man Bloodsport matchup before where he was the first man eliminated on yesterday's show. We're going to see how this fares here tonight. And it looks like the first man is about to be released from his pod. Here he comes. Oh, Lord. It's the Skull King. Cranio Ray, the man who's been putting people down with a flying armbar that has just been killing off people. Oh, look at that. Jay Smith with his lower body strength, enough anyways, to push the Skull King fully off of him in that submission attempt. Now, Deputy Razorhawk and Jay Smith working together, doing what they gotta do to take out the Skull King. Now turning on each other, apparently. Look out, Jay Smith going back and forth. Oh man, and gets caught with a one-footed drop kick there by the Skull King. And now Cranio Ray looking to go after the Deputy Razorhawk. Now Hawk in a bad way as the Law Dog of Call looking like he's going to fly big time. Super German suplex off the top turnbuckle, putting down the Law Dog of Call. It is not looking good for Everett. And now, Jay Smith, the champion, gets guillotined across the ropes. The Skull King is in 100% complete control here in this title match at this point in time. Now, Thomas War, the man who walked away with the victory over Huey Blunt in our last episode, now finds himself here in this championship bout. This, of course, fans, is your main event of the day. Hope you all enjoy this. Now, ooh, Thomas War. And now, look out. The Deputy Razorhawk gets thrown over the top rope. Thomas War with a beautiful flying elbow drop to Jay Smith, the Bloodsport champion. And look at this. Everybody is going after somebody different here. The Deputy Razorhawk and Skull King now face to face in front of everyone. And look out. Here comes Nathan Everett. Nathan got him up. Oh, man. And Razorhawk puts him down with a beautiful powerbomb. And then that classic neck-breaking driver by Razorhawk. Uh-oh. Look out. Ooh, a terminating kick. And there it is, that highly overused move that everybody has on their moveset. DM me if you want me to take that off your character. Everybody indeed does that, do that move. And now, the Bloodsport champion looking to lock in a dungeon lock. We've seen him lock those in before. He does phenomenal with the submission attempts. Sometimes getting it done. Oh, man, and laying the law down there. The law down by the Law Dog of Call. And now, oh, look at this. Locking in his submission. He's only got one arm for the cuffs, but he's got him in that fisticuffs maneuver there. Oh, man. There it is. Just nailing him in the face to get out of that. Gabriel Gorgeous is now the newest member of the matchup, has joined the field here, if you will. Look out. Oh, and a nice go to sleep, and he ain't done here. Hits the ropes and comes back. Penalty kick. laying down. Gabe Gorgeous is the law dog of Call. The Bloodsport champion, the Skull King, Thomas War, all in this together. Only one man can be the Bloodsport champion. Who will it be? The current champ, of course, is Jay Smith, and Jay Smith holding his own within this the confines of this matchup, as always. Jay Smith does a phenomenal job as the Bloodsport champion. There's a reason there's only been like 3 or 4 in the history of NCW. Jay Smith, could be in trouble here. Look out! Cranio Ray with the flying armbar. He's got him down. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Can he make the champion tap out here? Will Jay Smith tap out? And he does. We will have a new Bloodsport champion. Cranio Ray tapping out the Bloodsport champion before the last man comes out of the pod. We have nothing but 5 contenders, and only one man will be the champion. Who will it be? These guys going at it. Remember, fans, we do have a time limit in effect. These guys don't. These guys got 20 minutes. Put it to you that way. They got 20 minutes to find out who's going to be the Bloodsport champion. If they do not get it done within the next 20 minutes, this matchup will have to continue on the next show. Look out. Nice whipper-snapper there by Thomas War. Michinoku driver on the Deputy Razorhawk on the outside. We have nothing but 5 contenders. Who will walk away the champion right here today? Bullet Adams, last man who came out of the pod at one point. Now in the matchup. Look out. Ooh, going right after the Deputy Razorhawk. And look out, Skull King backing him off as well. The only man who has eliminated anyone is the Skull King, taking out the champ. Could that, it definitely ain't gonna end that way if you ask me. Bullet Adams, good Lord, look at this, a big time Super Samoan drop from the top by Bullet Adams, showing off his athleticism and his veteran instinct there. Could you imagine if this match comes all the way down to the 2 veterans, Bullet Adams and the Skull King, Cranio Ray? Bullet Adams, I thought he was going to fly. I was about to say that was a long distance maneuver there. And look at this. Trying to take Gabe Gorgeous to a corner and powerbomb him, but instead, Gabe Gorgeous fights his way out of it. Oh, look out. Went for a super kick to the back of the head on Thomas War. Now everybody at the top of the screen here. Oh, Skull King. Oh, and look out. Everybody getting thrown in the ring there over and over. Thomas War being the only man after that to stay in, to get in on his own will. Now followed by Bullet Adams, all 5 competitors in the ring here. We're just going to have some room, some move breakups here. Look out. There's that submission. That submission by Gabriel Gorgeous is locked in deep. Will Thomas War break it? And he does. Thomas War breaking the grip, getting away from it. Look out. Oh, and stacking him up in another submission. Good Lord. Submission after submission. And look at this beautiful maneuver here. And he taps out. Thomas War is gone. Gabriel Gorgeous takes out another victim. And look at that. Oh, and look at this. Razorhawk has got Skull King. Will he tap out? No, he breaks the grip and gets away from that fisticuffs maneuver. We are down to just 4 men. The Skull King, Gabriel Gorgeous, the Deputy Razorhawk, and Bullet Adams. Only one man can be the Bloodsport champion. None of these guys have been Bloodsport champion before. The only 2 guys to win titles here with us would be Skull King, a multiple-time champion all across the board. And, look out. Bam! Black Shining Wizard there by Cranio Ray, the Skull King, and it is not looking good here as he is locking in a submission. Nice DDT by Bullet Adams. And he taps out to the cloverleaf there. The Razorhawk, the Deputy Razorhawk has been eliminated. We are down to the final 3. And watch out for, Gabriel Gorgeous doing whatever he's got to do to stay in this matchup here. And look out. Oh, Gabriel Gorgeous setting him up. looking to dial up home. Bam! Beautiful kick there. And now all the way from, Egypt with that Egyptian splash, taking him out. And now looking to lock in a Dragon Sleeper. Will it be enough to eliminate the Hall of Famer, Skull King? Will he tap out? No. Instead, whipping him off of him there and letting it go. Look at this. He's in a bad way. Oh, man. What a rendition of Chris Hardcore's Hardcore Driver. Beautiful maneuver there. Bullet Adams now heading to the top rope, but he gets kicked in the head by Gabe Gorgeous. Gorgeous now. Taking this all the way to the top here. Looking for something. Oh, man. Looking for a Tower of London, but it gets reversed there by Bullet Adams. Awesome wherewithal there. Now Bullet, leader of the Bullet Empire, all the way to the top. What is he looking for here? And a knee to the head there. I don't know what he was going for. But instead, he gets caught with the flying armbar. Gabriel Gorgeous. Can he break it? Yes, he does. Gabriel Gorgeous fighting his way out of it. We've not seen many people break that flying armbar, but apparently he does. And look at the double team there by both Gabriel Gorgeous and now Bullet Adams, showing him the shadow of the Empire. Over and over with that beautiful overhead slam. These two, 5 minutes into there, or these three rather, 5 minutes left remaining in their time limit. They are going to get past that time limit, no problem. Nonetheless, Bullet Adams gets locked in. The Egyptian stretch. The stretch of the Pharaohs. Oh, man, and look at that. Pyramid scheme, can't get it done. Now throwing Gabe Gorgeous into the corner, and a beautiful knee there in the corner. Look out, reversal by Skull King, and now he just realized he tried to turn on him, so he locks him in the flying armbar. Good Lord, can Bullet Adams stay in this? And he taps out. That flying armbar has gotten him all the way to the final two, the only two men who have looked phenomenal in this matchup, eliminating a lot of different people. Now meet here in the finals. Oh, man. Gabe Gorgeous and the Skull King. Here it comes. Pharaoh's super kick. The kick of the Pharaohs puts him down. Now picking him up, and he looks like he's looking to stack him up in that triangle choke mixed with a sharpshooter. And he taps out immediately, fans, and we got a new NCW Bloodsport champion, Gabriel Gorgeous. Wow. Gabe Gorgeous, a man who faced Josh Omega earlier this week on NCW television, now moves on, becomes the NCW Bloodsport champion, and he will meet Josh Omega once again, this time for the NCW Bloodsport title. Wow. That crazy, malicious Egyptian gets it done here today. The prince's blood was never spilled, but you better believe he showed everybody how badass he truly is, winning his first championship here with us in NCW. Congratulations to Gabriel Gorgeous. Whether you love him or whether you hate him, fans, he gets the job here done here today. And fans, that's all we got for you here on Nightmare Championship Wrestling. We'll probably run a midnight show later tonight. Episode 165 is what it'll be. We may even get some of the Nightmare World Cup out of the way. Nonetheless, check us out. Keep up with us on Twitter, and we'll see you next time on NCW's, just regular NCW, I guess. Live here tonight from Japan. Thank you all for seeing us. We will catch you next time in the land of the nightmare.